Hi guys, welcome to this week's little video. So this week, it's not a shell, it's just bits and pieces. So as you know, we do shells like the Aston Martin, phone boxes, and then we do anything from Land Rover wheels, axles for hardy engineering, flywheels, top line gearboxes, ERF, winch lorry parts. So over here, we have this. Chop my head off. So it's the Somerset and Dorset Partnership Railway plaque. It's brass. So what we're going to do for the customer is blast it right back so we can get a really nice shiny finish. We're not going to vapour it because I'm not too sure what he wants to do with it. So we can vapour it afterwards, but we're not going to do that yet. And then we've got this little lot. So this is all off 8 Series BMW. It looks like it's been backed into the sea for a few years. So this is for BMR Performance down in Turners Hill. Surrey, Sussex. I'm not sure, it's on the border. Pretty Sussex, I thought. All your Beamers, Minis, from back to A30s, 21s, 36s, you name it. So we got the subframe and brackets here. We got to blast it and then zinc prime it and satin black it, because as you can see, it's very sore. But none of these manufacturers want these sort of things to last. You know, you look at this, it's proper sore looking. Same for the rest of it. Subframe's not too bad on the top, and the bottom it's worse. These are pretty crusty and horrible. So we blast it back, make it better. Oh, sorry about that. And satin black, got quite a nice satin black, looks like, you know, the day it was made. So that we're going to get this bit done. Might show you some of them bits, but mainly we'll do the plaque and go right through with this so you can see the finish. So you've seen the boat anchor look now. Let's get on and blast it.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. That's the
short and sweet, but plaque's beautiful. Let's bring you in here. Whip you up there. So, there's the plaque. So, the Australian garnet we use, we can do anything from wood, brass, copper, magnesium, steel, alley, you name it. As you can see in some videos we've done an oak hand carved hand chair. We've blasted alley, brass, and I shall show you. I think I showed you in real time. It comes off so quick. There's obviously lots of different corners to go around, so we have to go round and round and round and get it right back. But stunning. So we're going to leave it like that. You could vapor it, sorry, which would give you a lovely satin shine. Sorry, let's sort this out. Yeah, at the minute that's like a matte finish. But I don't know what he wants to do. He might go on and want to just lacquer it, where you've got a good key then for the lacquer to stick to. It will go darker if you wetted it now, if that's such a word. It will go darker. So like with alley, people have alley bite frames blasted and they go, I'm going to lacquer it, I want to keep the colour. It will go dark grey. It's just metal for you. So that's that done. We're going to package that up and then, oh, my screen's gone dark. Hang on. There you go. We'll leave it like that for him. I'm not going to do any more. So that's that. And then BMW 8 Series stuff. Now these looked really sore. And as you can see in the video, yes, they're still a bit pitty. Like here, it was very, very scabby and horrible. And as you can see here, it's slightly scabby. But the primer will take most of that up. It's going to look a hell of a lot better. If you were going concourse, you know, finish, then you'd put a good heavy filler primer on it to build it up, then flat it all back. Epoxy primers, they can build it up quite a bit. But we're going to go on with a zinc primer we use. It's really, really good, gives it a good bit of protection with the coating of zinc. We'll let that cure off and then we'll go on top with the satin black we got. So let's prime this all up. And then we don't need to hang it up to prime it, only really in the top coat bit. So what I'm going to do is prime everything up in here that I've got to do. Got all the axles and bits. Didn't get the Land Rover wheels done, didn't get the RF winch bit done, but we'll do those tomorrow. Today we're going to get these primed and painted. So I'm going to get the spray gun out. So, bit of a serious chat for a change. So, this is mainly for the guys over 50s. prostate cancer. So one of our good friends is going through it at the minute. A lot of people I know going through it. So it used to be like 1 in 30 people suffering from it. No different like cancer. It used to be big numbers. Now it's 1 in 2. Prostate's now 1 in 8. When we went to Brands at the weekend, they had a stand there. Prostate cancer. Had a chat with a guy. He said he's seen people down in their 30s with it. But the biggest problem is you don't get symptoms always. Where a lot of people used to, I always thought if you needed a wee in the night or any time, go, little trickle, nothing else, because the prostate's swollen up. Doesn't work like that. A lot of people don't have any symptoms at all. Friend who's got it, going through it in a minute, he's just had his operation. He had no symptoms at all. So the way you can get tested, it's not the old finger pokery anymore. Gutted. You get a blood test for PSA levels. But the main thing he was saying that is very important is the day before and before you have your blood test, do not have sex, do not have any vigorous exercise, because that will put your PSA levels through the roof. For most people, it's not a problem because you're married and that's not going to affect it. But if you're going through it as well, I'll put the number up. There's a number and a web address for the nurses at Prostate Cancer UK. Any questions, queries, if you're going through it and you're struggling, give them a little call. They're there to help you. Also as well, if you feel like you've got a couple of quid spare, put it towards them. We do, I think it's £8 a month. We've signed up with them. So prostate cancer, don't forget it. I'm going for a test because I'm 51. Anyone over 50, it's free. You can go private, but if you just ring a doctor up, tell him you want the test, you can get it done for free. Some doctors do want to see you beforehand. If you're a bit lenient, you don't have to, because it's a waste of time. You just got to go in there for them to say, what do you want? You tell them, and then you come out. And you know how hard it is to get an appointment. So, prostate cancer, keep it in mind, guys. Anyway, back to the work. Right, so they're all primed up. It's covered up a lot of the misdemeanors on it. So I'm going to take these to the side now, let them dry right out. I might leave until tomorrow now. So you can see like where it's still wet, that's the thinners coming out. You want to get all the thinners out of the primer before you paint it, because what will happen is the paint will go over and seal it. The thinners is still trying to come out. It's what you call thinners block. And it will basically go hard on the outside but always stay soft. I got quite out with it once before, painted a mate's tow bar for him. Put 2 thick, heavy coats of paint on, single pack paint, so it's a thin as dry. And thought we're doing him a favour, putting lots of paint on, and all that happened was thick paint, got the skim on it, next layer on, and for ages, about 3 weeks, you could still touch it and put your thumb mark in it. Lots of thin layers, much better. Right, I'm going to kick these out and prime all this up, and then what we'll do is get the forklift in, get some frames up and stuff, and get these painted black. Right, I had a big tidy up and got the forklift in, moved the Aston and all the stuff about. So everything's hanging up, had all the metal outside, because you can't beat, it's lovely and warm, you can't beat just use natural sunlight, and it's a nice sunny day for a change. Let's put you there. So everything I've got now except for the anti-roll bar and those hooks, because I haven't done them yet, I've got to do them, hang upside down. So the subframe down there, upside down, this is the upside down, I'm doing it. So you can pay 3 sides. If it's a box, top and both sides, you can't get to the bottom properly. You can try and think you have, I guarantee you won't. Done it loads of times. So what we do is, even the motorbike frames do the same. Turn it upside down, paint the 3 sides that you can see from there, and all in here, all these bits and pieces. Let it tack off, give it a couple of coats, and then flip it the right way up. Do the 3 sides you know you're doing. You know these sides are good, and this edge and this underside's all good. But we'll end up painting it and having a last coat is painting the 3 sides and trying to catch the underside. Then you know the underside's black. Done it before, painting bike frames. You think you're underneath, you've got all of it, turn it over and there's a real thin line where it's just not coated that well. That's my personal opinion. Other people might say, no, I do it and I'm fine. If my mind is, if it's painted properly, especially like this thing over here, lots of shapes and holes and bits, you paint it properly, when you look at it, when you turn it over, you know that bit's done. So I'm going to go and mix the paint up and get some coats on. Okay, so first coat done. I did try and catch the underside just to get the first base stick-on coat on there. So when I flip it, it's got something when there's a grab. That's tough enough. It's wet in a few little places, but nothing major. So I'm going to now give it another coat, flip it over while it's still wet, go again on the other side. So let's go for it. I'll quickly show you, I flipped them round so you can see. So I have caught it, but obviously not a really good thick coat. Same with this, give it a flip over, which is shy, so now we're going to go for the proper coat. Here we go. Okay, so Mickey Mouse there at 300 miles an hour is telling you that that's it, all painted. Yes, you can see all the stuff is shiny gloss. That's how it finishes when it's wet. Once it dries, it'll go satin. So we're off racing for the weekend. This is what he's telling you, and we'll see you on Tuesday morning. Ta-da! Here we are. It's Tuesday morning. As you can hear, I'm a bit rough. So went to Brands Hatch on Saturday with my boy and saw Colin and everyone racing, and went feeling rough. I think I come down with COVID or flu or something, been in bed for 2 days. So Tuesday morning, we're back. And here we go. These are all the black bits. So as you can see, let's go on the subframe. You can see now it's a really nice satin finish. So that's come out beautiful. Obviously the underside's going to be the same because we obviously, as you remember, painted it first. But yeah, beautiful. So that's them done. I need to pack these all up, tell the boys at BMR all good to go, and then clean the room and start all over again. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry I'm a bit rough. Please share, like, subscribe, wherever all the bits are. Next week, I really don't know. I've got a phone box, I've got a Hillman in-pin. I don't know, can't remember. We'll find something. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow.
No, it's fine. That's better. No, that's probably better. Solid. Look. That's hot. That one. That I dropped that bar. That was near the line.
And it very nearly went straight through the electrical cable. So we now got you on film going.